All right, I'll give y'all, it looks like people just got back from ads. Welcome back from ads, everyone. Thank you so much for sticking around for them and helping support me and our stream. We just hopped into the game, so I'll show you what our build looks like so far, and then we'll get started. Also, I'm not vibing with this music, so I'm gonna pick something else. Let's go back to this one. I liked this one. And we're gonna put it on shuffle. Okay, perfect. Let's do that. All right, beautiful. It's a 9-season series with Equestria Girls spin-off movies and another movie simply titled My Little Pony the Movie. Oh, okay. It's looking so good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's still a work in progress for sure, but I'm really proud of what it's come to so far. So yeah, this is the front of the house. We're still going to probably do a little bit of landscaping in this area. I feel like that area is pretty done. And then that's the side. Not exactly sure what we're going to do with all of this greenery around here. We might not do too much with it. And then the back here we worked on as well. Did a lot of landscaping last time, putting down all of these plants and flowers, so you can get an idea of what that looks like. Let me lower the house real quick just so that we can turn around and not... Here we go. So that's what that area looks like. And then we also worked on the pool. Oops, sorry. The pool area. So that's this over here. We added some swans. And then we ended with trying to work on this patio space. Something about it isn't feeling, right to me for some reason. Like something is just off. I think it's the concrete. I don't know. So we'll continue messing with that. And then there's some more landscaping on this side of the house. Excuse me, in my reference photos. So we'll also do that. We'll do some landscaping around here. But I think we'll probably leave the rest of this pretty plain. Maybe we'll add some trees or something. But I don't want to get too fancy schmancy out here. Just to keep myself from being overwhelmed, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what we're working at so far. I got disconnected and now I'm too late. Too late to what? That sucks you got disconnected, but what are you late to? It's just too little too late. Sorry. I've been doing a lot of the let's sing the song immediately as it pops into my head because I said the words from it type of thing lately, so hopefully that doesn't get me DMCA'd. Hey Rune. Oh. Another code. Thank you, Rune. I don't know how long it'll take to load or if it'll lag my stream, but I'll add it afterwards. And if anything, if we finish the exterior, if anything, we'll be able to use it for the interior for the fundraising stream. So that'll be really good. Thank you so much, Rune. I appreciate it. And no worries. Please don't be sad about not having gotten to me before we loaded it up. But I do have a question for you, Rune. If I want to add trim to the balcony, how do I do that? Where do I go? What do I search? Let me know, because I don't like this, like, it just looks so plain. Am I even able to add it? No worries, I was just curious what it was. They didn't tell me because they don't know either. Gotcha. I wonder if... Let me... Hold on. I made a mistake. I minimized. Hold on. Let's pull this up. Oops. Okay. I think I might be able to put it in here. Oh, sick. It's for rent. It's for rent, Rune. If I confirm here. I'm not gonna... I'll just leave this open. Okay. Sweet. Thank you so much, Rune. It's there by the wall. Trying to figure out how to explain this. Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm really excited. That should be really fun to play with. Oop. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that might lag your stream. Yeah, I'll download it later. All right, next to the wall. Do you mean by, like, is it wall sculptures? Also, is that, yeah, that's fine. Above wall. Freezes and exterior trims. Ah, okay, perfect. All right, that works. Thank you so much. All right, what color do we want, though? Probably black, right? I'm guessing black might be good because it's going to match the fences. It does feel weird with this color here, but that's okay. That's all right. The words aren't wording today. No worries, no worries. Thank you so much for the help. I appreciate it. I've been trying to figure that out for 2 streams. All right. Okay. So I think that we're gonna, where am I going? I think we're gonna try and work on this space here. I want to put down a floor that isn't too loud, isn't too noisy, because I tried doing like this and I felt like it was too noisy, but maybe with the furniture there it's better. Because this is what's down here. Maybe. The patio needs a more contrasting shade, like the floor of it. That carpet color is throwing me off. Oh, okay. So a stronger, I don't really like any of these. I did that color because that's the color on the chairs. It's like a pinky purple color. Let's see if we can. Third last color. Oh, shoot. I don't like the orange. Third last matches the fireplace. It does, but then the furniture doesn't work. I also don't like the blue with the orange. Let's see if we can find another rug that I like better. Carpets don't need to match furniture. No, I know. But it should be like, it should be complementary, I feel like. I wonder. That might actually be better. Hold on. Okay. I'm wondering if I should filter it by like a purple. because there's some purple in there. But I don't want anything super loud. As long as the wood of the furniture matches the carpet and the color of the cushions don't matter. As long as the wood of the furniture matches the carpet. The wood of the furniture. Well, that's not gonna work. Oops. It's too small. How does the wood of the furniture match or not match a carpet? I'm curious. Do we have anything like jute-y? Oh, you know what? I don't have cheats on. Testing cheats. Is there space there? Yes, okay. It's on. Show hidden objects. All right, great. F5. F5? What does F5 do? I was pressing F5, but it wasn't doing anything. Oh, F5 is quarter tile placement. Got it. Got it. If the furniture wood is light brown, then the rug can be light brown. And if the wood is rosewood, then a reddish carpet works as well. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I see what you're saying. Let's see. How do we feel about the flooring, though? Is the flooring okay in here? I don't want to add more of the light brown because I feel like the light brown is already pretty dominant in this space. So I wanted to add some color with the rug. No, that's not it. Accents bring out function. Do you think it's... Does it need a rug? That's my other question. Like what would we realistically see out here? Maybe. Flooring, do you have wicker carpet? So like not a rug, but carpet? I don't think I do. No, I do not. Maybe plants. Oh, good point. Good point. We can add some plants. Can I get your guys' opinion on a hook for another essay and whether or not you would be hooked just by the hook? Sure. Yeah, feel free to slap it in the chat. Wicker rug. Oh, gotcha. I think that this is the closest thing I have to a wicker rug. The little circular one in front of the fireplace. What was I doing? Oh, plants. Let's go here. There we go. Do we have anything that would That's kind of cute. I like that. Anything that goes on a wall. That's what I'm looking for. That's kind of fun. What colors does it come in? Oops. Maybe. I'm not sure if I like that color. You can size up the small one and line it against the side couch. Okay. Like that? Or should we have it centered more? I feel like, because generally the rule of rugs is that the front, the front legs of the rug should be on the rug. That's the interior decorating quote unquote rule. All right, and then let's go back to plants. I know I have something that goes up on a wall. So that's what I'm looking for. Not sure if that's really the vibe. No. Oh, like this. That's pretty. Right? Okay, maybe that color. I'm not sure. Maybe this one we move like right there. Maybe. Oh, you know what? We could actually line it up here. Hold on. If I... Nope. Hold on. Okay, now go down. Yeah, like, hanging right on the edge. That's kind of fun. All right. Do you have clutter items that have baskets and pillows? I do, yes. That would be a good thing to add here. Many people assume their choices are always just their own, but are they? Do people make choices of their own volition? Or is each supposed choice always influenced by an outside force? Ooh. You can size up that small. Oh, it's clear and understandable, which already puts it ahead of the half the essays people write out in Panic at 2 a.m. Fair enough. The idea free will versus influence is interesting, but also very overused. Philosophers have been arguing about this since before electricity was a thing. The phrasing is a bit wordy and repetitive. Choices. Feels like it's stuck buffering. Bring the side couches away from the wall. Quarter tile gives more presence. Okay. I'm just getting a hook for practice, so overuse is okay, but repetitive is good to know. Okay, yes. Rune is a writer, so I'm gonna trust Rune's judgment over mine. So there. Right? Because if it's here, then that's touching the wall. Hi, kitten. And then quarter tile is there. A writer's an overstatement. I write fan fiction, but you're still a writer. That's still writing. Fan fiction is lovely. I agree. Yeah. I'm not much a writer outside of little pieces. I'm in accounting, nice. But I have an English class I got to work with. Yes, absolutely. I think that I think that what you wrote it definitely captured my attention. I wouldn't be able to tell you the writing piece of it without actually like pausing and going over it in detail, if that makes sense. But oh, okay. Well, she wants out. She changed her mind. She just clawed the door back open. She was like, actually, get me out of here. Let's see. No, let's just leave it. Okay. I was thinking about putting like maybe a chess table on this wall. Would that be, I don't know, would y'all be into that? Like, you know, like the kids are playing in the pool. Grandma and grandpa just want to play chess. What do you think of the vibes? Let's see. Share. My actual essay I'm working on is about Gen AI in healthcare, but there's another assignment where we have to write 3 hooks as practice. Oh, okay. I'm just throwing ideas at the wall until they stick. Gotcha. Yeah, I remember you talking about your essay topic last time. But that's really interesting that you have to write 3 hooks as practice. I feel like that's a useful exercise. Okay. What are the chairs that match this, I wonder? Hold on, let's just filter it by black. Ooh, these are... I was gonna say these are kind of nice, but I realize the seat is wooden, which I don't know why I'm not as into. Could do this though. That might be nice. Okay. And then Maroon mentioned the clutter items with the baskets and the baskets. Baskets. Spelling. Basket. Yeah, something like this. Okay. So these baskets are more like pool. Why is that hard for me to say? Pool baskets. My goodness. So this would be something that you might see maybe over here. So I'll just put that over there as a placeholder. But the baskets with like cozy things. Let's see. Maybe something like this. That could be fun. See, and then these kind of match this. I kind of like that. Are your choices really your own, or are they shaped by forces you barely notice, or you believe you're in control? Just I believe it might be the biggest illusion of all. Ooh, there's so many assignments nowadays that are like, how can you use Gen AI in your line of work? And it really bothers me. Oh, that's wild. That's wild. Yeah. I was just thinking about like, I don't know, I had like an existential moment the other day of like, oh gosh, we're in this space of AI where it's, I don't know, AI is just making so many more choices that are difficult for people to make, especially if they aren't informed. And I think that that's a scary place to be. Do you have the metal garden chairs? Metal garden chairs. Where would I find those? Probably outdoors. These. Oh, those are the ones I put down. Those are the ones I put down, yeah. The basket from the chicken pack. Cottage living? That's really funny. I had so many teachers in my last year assign how to positively use Gen AI in carpentry essays. Wow. I feel like carpentry especially, like there's so much safety involved. I wouldn't want to trust Gen AI in carpentry, but dang, that's wild. I've been told too many times, oh, you don't like Gen AI, so you want people in hospitals to lose precious time and die. Like, no, but there's risks to having it there. So I'm going to write about it. Yes, I love that. Heck yeah. You do your research and then you have facts to base things off of. Hello, Tinny. Stalker mode activated. Thank you so much for the 45 stream streak. It's a really good caption for it. I like it. I like that. Welcome in, Tinny. How are you? How's your day going? All right. Let's see. We could probably add some more plants. What if we did like all hanging plants up here? Wouldn't that be fun? I feel like that would be fun. Let's see if we have enough that match each other. That is not hanging. Hanging plants. There's more here. That's really long. That's very long. I don't know. I'm just going to line these up here real quick and see. That's too long. You could put that like here. No. All right. Are those all my hanging plants? That doesn't seem right. This one over here, this one right there, maybe? And let's change the color on these. Oh, I guess. Beige, maybe. Oh, and that one changes the pot color. I don't know. Why not? That works. 45 streak row. Yep, stalker mode activated. Can I redeem cadet forehead kisses, but it doesn't have to be on stream, just whenever the chance becomes available? Absolutely. Absolutely you can. Been playing way too much Stardew. Oh, heck yeah. What day and year are you on now? You were in year 2 last time, right? In theory, you could use it to calculate some of the weight structuring, or Pythagoras to calculate the length of a beam, but honestly, I wouldn't trust it to do the calculations right. Yeah, it's... yeah. There's that, and there's also the fact that, like, I don't know, I won't get into it, but there's a lot of negatives to Gen AI. There might be a lot of positives, but I guess it's weighing those against the negatives. Started a new game during your last stream, day 22 of fall now. Gotcha. Okay. So you've been playing a lot of Stardew. Okay. What would you say is your best achievement in this playthrough so far? I kind of want to add... Hold on. Where's the cute little succulent? Also, maybe we add this. Hold on. Please hold, because what if? Welcome back. No, please fit. Does it fit? No, it doesn't. It just pops straight on the top of it. I don't want it on the top. I want it on the front. Ugh. Never mind. Fine. I really wanted some succulents up there and this guy up there, but it won't stay in the right place. I could, though. I could put it here. I could put it there. Maybe. Yes. So pretty. Now it's turning into a Gaby house. This isn't a Gaby house, though. Where is... yes, this. I want this succulent somewhere as well. Oops. Sure. That works. No such thing as too much Stardew. Very fair. How are you doing? I'm doing all right. I don't even remember what I did today. Oh, I worked on some more shorts for social media, and then I streamed. That's pretty much my entire day. I think there's a time and place for AI in fields like healthcare. It can reduce pressure on doctors and improve accuracy, but in creative or academic work, relying on it too much can take away from developing real skills and independent thinking. Yeah, and I guess the main issues that I've heard with Gen AI is, one, like Gen AI is using work that hasn't necessarily is being trained with work that hasn't necessarily been approved by other people to be like given to the AI. So then if that work is then being used to make things via Gen AI, who owns it? There's that issue. And then there's also the issue of generative AI and how much water it uses. And a lot of people think that that's not true, but there's videos online that you can find of like with facts about how much water it uses, how bad it is for the environment, and how bad it is for the small communities that these AI factories are in, where they're using the municipal water rather than pulling water from other places. So yeah, there's a lot of issues. Fun stuff. In healthcare, I feel like it can be a good tool, but also it's a reliability. Why does my chat keep jumping around? Thing there too. Oh, okay. Thank you for redeeming Cadet forehead kisses, Erin, by the way. I will be sure to give her forehead kisses as soon as she is near enough to my face. I heard you say the name of the chicken pack, went, yes, that one, and then immediately forgot the name again. Cottage Living. Yeah, Gen AI and AI are also different things as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are risks. Been around for a long time. Use a shelf to put it there. Good point. Now how? Shelf. How would I do that? I'm not sure I know how to do that, Rune. I see your vision, but I'm not sure I know how to execute it. I'm going to eat this build. It looks so good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Maybe you can fill the spot at the top and then it won't snap. Oh. Let's see. Let's try that. Let's just fill this space with cats. What is happening? What got redeemed? Hold on. Oh, thank you for watering your streamer, Tomato. Good point. I'm gonna have to pee in a little bit. I started chugging water when I realized I hadn't had water all day. All right. Oops. I think I want it small. Is it floating now, though? Let's see. It is floating slightly, but you can barely tell. So we're going to ignore it. I got something I have never gotten before. Not really an achievement, but it's a new find for me. The trash catalog. Nice! Also found the trash can shirt for the first time. Oh, Ooh, trash can shirt. I don't know if I've gotten the trash can shirt. I've gotten the hat, just not the shirt. That's awesome. The trash lid hat is so much fun to wear. Yeah. Did you know, by the way, you might know this already, but you can put hats on your horse. I had my horse wear my trash can hat for a while. So fun fact, you can put hats on your horse. Do it now. That cat's too fat for the shelf. Not ruin body shaming this cat. We pretend we do not see the float. Exactly. My horse always wears the Roman helmet. I love that. That's fantastic. And on your cat, dog, and children. See, I didn't know this. I did not know this. That's incredible. All right, I'm going to put this here. Yes. Yes. All of the plants everywhere. This is kind of fun. This feels like an outdoorsy, like, a thing. Doesn't it? That feels... This feels correct. Where can I put this? I want to put this somewhere. I don't know. I'm just going to plop it right there for now. Remember, it exists. Isn't there like... There's like water features. I think. Here. Pools and fountains. But I want like... No. What am I looking for? I'm looking for maybe like this type of situation. Is this that kind of house though? I don't think it is. This isn't really a modern house. This is very much a we live in the country, but we have a mansion type house, if that makes sense. The automod helped me. I got you. I don't know why it automated that. That's weird. I think it was the word baby. Well, I couldn't remember the word for fat but nice. Chubby? Chunk? Chunky? I have the blue bonnet on my dog because he's my baby. That's really cute. The dogs look so stupid with a Roman helmet on. Is that a swan in the pool? Yes, it is because Braco specifically requested it. I think it was the word baby. I think that's like protection for streamers in case someone's calling them baby. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the word baby. Is there a way to take the helmet back? Ooh, I don't know. Who knows how to take a helmet off of, or a hat off of a dog? Did you just try it, Tinny? Oh my god, Chonk. Yes, Chonk. Automod doesn't like babies. Automod hates babies. I'm judging Bracos. BB. Are you testing Automod now? The swan is the most elegant addition, yes. I win. Tinny, always testing the boundaries. You must have been a nightmare of a toddler if this is how you were when you were a toddler, testing every single boundary. Baby, says Rune. Replace it with a new helmet, I believe. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. It didn't get that one. That's so weird. Hold on. What did you... Maybe it was the phrase, he's my baby? Try that one. All right. Let's do... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this a little bit out this way. Or... no, because I want enough walking space here. And then let's do another half wall. Was it this one? Conflicting. Oh, never mind. Oh, You know what? Yeah. Yeah. Let's try this. Let's try this. Oops. Shift there. Let's add that trim. Is this? Okay. Would my little guys over here do well back here? Right. Okay, what colors does it come in? I feel like it needs to be, I don't know, a little more neutral, maybe that. I don't know. Okay, and we'll do the terrain paint later, because there we go. Because I don't want it to erase on accident because of that glitch. Oh yeah, there it is. Yep. It did auto mod that. No, this happened when I became a teen, never stopped being one. Gotcha. What kind of toddler were you, Tinny? Pronoun is my baby. That's funny. I zoned out, huh? I'm not sure, but welcome back. Interesting. Yeah, I don't, automod confuses me sometimes. I don't understand it. All right, let's get these Sims turned, I guess. They probably wouldn't have this stuff like sitting out, but we can pretend, right? Yeah. That works, right? What else would someone have on a bar? I don't go to bars, so would they have these? Hold on. Like olive dishes, but no olives and they're stacked. I know what I was like as a toddler. What were you like as a toddler? I was a good kid mostly because we would still get hit back then. So fair. So fair. My mom had a video of me running into a post/pole, stopping, doing it again, checking if she saw it, and then starting to cry. So attention seeking. Got it. Why are we turning Sims? Oh, getting Sims turned? Like the the very old saying, like getting them drunk. Respectfully. A cat who got up there and isn't supposed to be there. I'm sure there's a cat statue somewhere. We might be able to make that happen. What about a plant? Eh? Yeah, we could do a plant up there, right? That could work. Candle holder. Plant. That's what I was gonna do. Plant. I have to repeat things because if not, I forget. All right, what's like, I want something like a little classy looking. Cement planter. Like, I don't necessarily want a bouquet, but that kind of vibe in live plant form. Does that make sense? Oof. Too fancy. What about... That's kind of nice. I kind of like that. Hold on. Does it not... Why can't I... Why does it not slot sideways? Why? Tell me why. Also, ads are going to be starting in about a minute. Thank you so much for sticking around for ads and helping support me and our stream. I appreciate it. This is nice, but what... Hello? It's like directly in front of... Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. That works, right? That's where it was? I think it was further back. Okay. So just scooch this. Oh, no, stop. Here. Wait, my stuff moved. Okay. Okay, so scooch forward and to the right more. Shoot! Ah! Stop. Ah! Hold on. I'll get it eventually. Okay. To the left and forward. Good enough? Oh, this one needs to be lower. Yeah, we can call that good enough, right? A home drink counter and a bar are two different things. Bars are public and home drink counters are personal and can be whatever the homeowner wants. Fair enough. This, I called it a bar because it says Simply Park Home Bar. So that's what I was referencing. I also don't have a home bar. I can safely say that. I think that was a cultural thing. Never heard that before. Oh, okay. It's like I think it's a pretty dated reference at this point, but getting turnt meant getting drunk at some point. TURNT. Question of the day, I'd probably put my dream home in the forest of Oregon State. That sounds lovely. That sounds great. I love that. That's a great answer. See, I want it sideways a little bit. Is that better? Yeah, sure. I'll leave it like that. Okay. What else? Ooh, probably need to scooch this over so that it's not clipping. And then let's put this basket, let's make this basket a little bit more, make it match its surroundings a little bit better. Maybe that? Oops. Is that the right place for that? I'm not sure. Okay. What else do we like? Do we have like maybe an umbrella? Oh, these go... I could put... Would we want an umbrella over each one? Or just one of them? Or just one set, I guess. Let's see. What colors does this come in? Vibrant. Vibrant colors. One in the middle, so maybe half the chairs are shaded. Okay. Like this. Okay. And what we could do is we can add like a glass side table. Let's see. Let's see. These tables are just so huge. I just want like a dainty little glass side table, and I feel like it's impossible to get one. Idea 2 and 2 together. So, okay, that's what I had it as before. Like this. Are you talking about like that? Side table? That's not a thing, right? What do you call those tables? Hold on. End tables, maybe? Yeah, something like that. The chairs. Okay. Oops. We could do something like that. And then I don't... Okay, so the question here is, do we want to make it look like it's actively being used? Because we could do like... We could add some glasses here, right? But then I don't know if that's the vibe that I want. Ooh, what about these? Okay. Also, I want that to be in the interior, but I don't get to decide that. Not yet, anyways. That's for the fundraising streams later. Okay. No judgment, no judgment. Remove the space. Oh, I see. So like all the way close together? I feel like I wouldn't want to be that close to somebody else's sweaty body. Is that bad? Like if I were laying down next to somebody, bring the outer ones closer to the middle. Sorry. Like this? I wouldn't want to be that close to a stranger either. Fair enough. I guess it wouldn't be strangers in this case. It would be family. But do we want... Because then I feel like this outside person doesn't get a little table for themselves. You know what I mean? Whereas with this setup, everyone kind of has access to their own table. Does that make sense? Only one table, not everyone uses the table. Well, I like, if I go to the pool, I need some place to like put my phone, maybe. Have a beverage. I think I'm going to keep it like this. Because I like the idea of everyone having their own table. Now, yeah. Yeah, I like the idea of everyone having their own table. Or access to a table, not their own table. And not everyone gets one table. All right. Then the other question that I had was, we could potentially put a wall here so that it's very clear where the boundary of the yard is, and it's just not this awkward like stopping point, if that makes sense. And if I were there, I'd be inside hiding in the closet like a hermit, so I not need table. Fair enough. Fair enough. Why the closet though? I'm curious about the closet bit there. Okay, I'm gonna remove that. I put these plants here because I just kind of wanted something to remind me that I wanted those plants there. I don't hate that tree there. I don't. I'm not sure about these though. I'm really not. I like this plant, but I don't think it fits the vibes. That is my problem. It's dark. Ah, gotcha. So comfort thing. All right. That's so fair. I too go and hide in closets when I am feeling overstimulated. And that is not a joke. I like a dark closet. Dark closet, floor, weighted blanket. Perfect. Okay. We love a sensory-friendly space. Closets and floors are solid. That's what I'm saying. Very good. I feel like it wouldn't hurt to have another table out here. Like another dining space. Let's see if we can find... Like, no, we probably don't need anything that big. We could just match this setup over here. And just make it white. Just to match this space over here. And let's change this. Okay. Too close to the pool? Imagine backing up and accidentally just going backwards into the pool. That'd be so funny. I mean, it'd be dangerous, but it'd also be very hilarious. I wish I had a closet to hide in. You don't have a closet to hide in? That sucks. I'm sorry, Rune. If I tried to hide in my closet, the shelf would break, I think. It's not sturdy enough to hold a person. Fair enough. Fair enough. My dumbass would do that. And your bird enemy would be sitting there laughing at you, Rune. What's the bird's name again? Was it Tinny? Did we name it Tinny? We have cupboards, not closets. Oh, gotcha. That sucks. I'm sorry. Tinny, yes. Okay. Well, then Tinny would be there to laugh at you. Okay. I think maybe just to make this space cohesive, we add that candle holder there so that that's all cohesive. Oh, you know what we need? A pool ladder. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? Where do I find pool ladders? There we go. Let's put it on this side. That feels good to me. What colors does it come in? I kind of like the full white because we've got like a full white theme going on over here. Also, I'm going to save my game so that I don't forget to do that. Sims don't need pull ladders. Ooh, I don't I don't remember what that tone indicator means. Do you mind telling me what that tone indicator means? Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Lighthearted. Oh, gotcha. They don't need them anymore, right? That's just now it's just an aesthetic thing. I think I was missing the pool ladder. Oh my gosh. I have an image with a list of tone tags if that would be helpful for you. I feel like I know the ones that I see the most, but are you in the Discord, by the way? They don't need them to climb around anymore. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I think I just added it for the aesthetic purposes. Let's see, what else? Like, okay, I'm thinking pool day, sunscreen, towels, flip-flops. We want non-slip surfaces, and the outside of the pool is stone, so we're good there. Places to eat, to drink, to sit, to lounge. I feel like our pool area is done. Am I missing anything like that's key for a pool area? Also check it out at night. Gorgeous. Look at that. I'd come out here and hang out at night. Imagine like sitting out here and picture that it's the middle of nowhere. Picture it's like not middle of nowhere, but like, you know, there's no like city noises or highway noises or whatever. You're sitting out here, all you can hear are like the frogs, the crickets. And you can just hang out here. Oh, that'd be so nice. The gurgling of the water, the pool filter. That sounds perfect. I just joined early, actually. Perfect. If you want, you can drop that into, if you're comfortable with it and you want to, you can drop that image, I guess, into general chat would be fine. But if you don't want to drop it in there, that's fine as well. No pressure at all. Oh, maybe we want a light out here by the bar. Yeah, let's do, can I do, what kind of light would be out here? You know what I mean? Like, we could do, hold on. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wish I could like put it against one of these pillars and it would look fine. Hold on. Something like that. You know what I mean? That's not terrible. An accident? You're delayed. Got it. What was the accident? What do you think of the lights too? You like them? You asked what was missing. Oh, lights. Got it. Got it. All right. I got a list over the most basic tone tags drop. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let me pull that up. Oof. Yeah, see I wouldn't be able to memorize all of those. Thank you so much for dropping those in there. I should probably put like a tone tag, like a link to the tone tags or something. I've just been trying to figure out like what would be the best way to do that. What? Hold on. We could put more of these lights too. Hold on. We can put... No, I don't like that. Could we put... I like the... What about those? I'm trying to find the right vibe light. Ugh, so cute. That's, again, a Gaby light, not a this house light. Oh, we could do... I have these. These are so fun, but... I don't think we have anywhere that we could, like... Oh, maybe we could put them here? Let me get closer. Come closer. What if we did... I don't know. If we did some party lights like this, that would be nice, but... These are kind of pool vibes. Or I can just put the ones on the fence that we'd been putting on the fence before. I don't have them all memorized. I pretty frequently refer to lists when I can't figure them out. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. I don't know if I like it sticking all the way out like that. Maybe like that. I don't know. Something feels off about them. Like, I don't know. Oh no, and you can see, hold on. You can see the base of that one. So not that one. Sounds like a stoner song, probably is. Oh. Maybe this one? Maybe that fits the vibe. Hold on. We'll have to check it in the daylight and see if the color works. Okay. Oops. There we go. We can just kind of put that one there. Hide that in the bushes. Hi, kitten. How are you? You want snuggles? Yeah? She has opinions, but she's not sure what they are yet. Hi. Oh my goodness. Here she is. Here's the baby. I will give her double forehead kisses because that's the second one redeemed today. Your feet are cold. She's very snuggly right now. You want to sit with me? Or do you want to go sit in your tower? I love her so much. She is very cute. I am very biased, but she is very cute. She's taking advantage of the height and looking out the window behind me. I love you. Want to lay down in my lap? There we go. A big baby. Valid bias. I agree. She's my big old baby. Okay, miscellaneous lighting. Let's see. Oh. Oh, these are the lights. Rune, these are the ones that you were telling me about. I found them. 27 years later, I found them. Okay, let's see. What is this? A bonfire? We could definitely have a bonfire out here. I feel like these people would be more of like this type of bonfire type situation. Which then makes me question, should we move this wall further back? Move this here. Have more of these pavers. And then instead of having this, have this instead. Right? All right, sounds good, Rune. We'll be here. Or we could do like this in that corner and then this here. Then we'll have to have seating, which I think maybe we could do like benches. Or like stone. Ooh, maybe something like this. Right? I don't know. How does that look during the day? Something like that. And then pink. Interesting. Or do we want more of these? Like this? Maybe? I don't know. I feel like glass is like would be my go-to. Also, we need two there. It does. Okay. I'm not sure about the two tables. Like, should we just have one? And then if so, which side? And then normally what I would do is I would do this, but because there's a pool on this side, I'm not sure if I want to cover that up like that. Also, do we even need the tables? Table on the side away from the other table? Okay. Maybe something like that. Because this would probably be more of a nighttime space. So I'm thinking that it doesn't need an umbrella. It doesn't need... What is this? Sunday platform. Oh, fun. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't need an umbrella or anything because no one's going to be hanging out here during the day. We could then put yet another one of these candles here. Is that too many of those same candles? I feel like it ties it in kind of well. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else I'm missing out here. Any string lights? String lights that we could use. Just vibes. I'm looking for lights with vibes that I could use outdoors. We could use these pillars as an excuse for hanging up the string lights. That's the other thing. Like these guys, we could put them between here. Also, do those pillars need to be that tall? Can I lower them? No. They're so tall. Hold on. Why do you exist? What are you and why do you exist? That's my question. Outdoor lantern post. Okay, and it only comes in that red color? That sucks. Well, then maybe not. Hmm. I guess not. We could stick a big tree out here. Hold on. We could stick a tree and then hang lights from it, but it would have to be like a really big, tall tree. Like, kind of like that, but I don't think that that fits the vibe either. Maybe some adjustable pillars from the building menu. Like columns? That's true. I could just put a column out here. What? Maybe something simple like this? I'm not sure. The other thing is that those lights are so small that... Or short, not small. Where do we... Let's go to lighting. These are so short, we would have to have them so close together. And then is that... Oh, I can't even... Ugh. I can't even put them... Hold on. What happens if I make these bigger? Oh, hold on. They're ginormous. Okay. You know what? I think I have to give up on those lights. I don't think that I have the setup that I want for them. But I kind of like that tree there. So we got that from that. Oh, okay, bye. I love you. This is a very sleepy song. Let's try this. How is this? We'll try this playlist and see how it goes. All right. Pool area may be done. I want to try and get some of this landscaping back here done. I don't want to do too much with it, but I want to do something. I'm not going to be able to copy what they have, but we can play with something different. I don't know. We want to kind of fill this blank space here. Oh, also, is it raising up? Hold on. Okay. It looks like, oh. Hello. That needs to be there. There we go. It looks like they have some bushes, which would probably be these on the side of the wall here. Oops. I'm gonna make it smaller and just stick it right there. And then do we have, I guess maybe let's pull some of these plants that I used over here to tie everything in. Ooh, that would be nice under that window there, right? Yeah, I like that. Oh, my 30 seconds to Mars on stream. Yes, we just changed playlists because the other one was a little sleepy and it was making me sleepy. Welcome in, Vanny. How are you? How's your day going? I feel like that this is just maybe I don't need those bushes. Maybe we just kind of fill up this space a little bit more organically. Cool. Do that. I had a long walk with the doggo today. It was lovely. Lovely. That's awesome. I love that. Is that your dog or your friend's dog? Because I feel like you've posted a lot with that dog, but I feel like for some reason you said it was your friend's dog. I might be misremembering though. We can slap one of those back there. Sure, why not? No. Too polished. We could do something here. Oh, and these are nice for like corners like this. Maybe. I don't want them to look the same, but I also like there is definitely a nicer angle for them to be at. Oops. It's my friend's dog, but I see him very often. Gotcha. Can we get a sneaky bunny bush? Let's see. Haha! A sneaky bunny bush. Tomato, I don't know if you're listening, but Cadet is once again asking to leave the room. I think you might be on a call though, so. All right. I'm sorry, baby. Azaleas? I don't know if I've got too much going on here. That's my concern. Oops, not what I meant to move. Maybe the bunny needs some azaleas to hang out with. Hold on. Maybe it looks okay. You got it. You got it. You can do it. She's actually opening the door herself. You can do it. I'm gonna let her figure it out because this is good mental stimulation for her. All right. Should I add more of these guys in somewhere? Or we could just do more of these guys over here. Ah, stop it. There we go. I exist. What was the context for that one? Oop. How does that look? I was greeted. Oh, gotcha. I exist. Got it. Got it. Got it. I'm not a landscaping expert, but I'm not. I don't know. I don't know if I like that over there. Sure. And then if we just like kind of landscape a path over this way, then that might be nice. Let's do. I realized we don't have any lights out here. So let's add some lights there. Maybe on this side. There we go. Oops. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I like that. All right. Thank you for watering your streamer, Tomato. I think the landscaping helps the pillars stand out a little bit less too. So, I feel like maybe I'll call that done. I'm back. I got distracted by a video of a kid pushing a tiny shopping cart around with a cat in it, wearing a fluffy duck hat and looking very happy with itself. That's so precious. That's so cute. I love that. If you feel like sharing it in the memes channel in Discord, feel free. I'm sure there are a lot of people in our community who would enjoy that. Thank you for the stretch, Tomato. Good point. Good point. Let's do some neck stretches. If anyone wants to stretch with me, feel free. Stretch whatever needs to be stretched. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And thank you for the posture check frustration. I'm sitting up straight. Not Tinny putting 6, 7 in the chat. I'm gonna yeet you off the tallest mountain. So good. All right. Let's decorate this balcony. Let's put something up there. I know it's a very small balcony, but we could at least put like, I don't know. 68, 69. Rune is always touching me. Y'all freaking crack me up. All right. First off, I feel like we need to add some flooring up here. I kind of want it to be black wood, but I feel like you would burn your freaking feet if it were black wood, actually. So let's see. You know what? I kind of like that. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I want to put some plants. Or at least one plant, maybe. This hangs off the wall. Hmm. We'll leave it up there for now, but we'll see. We'll see if that's the vibe. Reminds me of Stitch. What reminds you of Stitch? Isn't that what people wear slippers for? Oh, true. Very true. Very true. People could wear slippers out. Okay. I just feel like that's so crowded in the corner. Those plants realistically wouldn't get enough light. So maybe not that one. We could do something like this, though, on the wall, just to give this space a little bit more life. Could we do an outdoor chair? Is that something that we could do? Is there one that's small enough to fit? Not that one. Round and around and around and around we go. Okay. How do we feel about that being? Okay. I don't hate it because the door opens on this side. So it's not really in the way of the door. It provides some sitting space. And you get to look out in that direction, which isn't a bad view. What else could we add out here? That might be it. We could add a little rug, maybe. You've never seen Stitch? It's such a good one. I feel like a painter's easel would be too much there. Yeah, I think so too. We could try it. When she goes, he's touching me while Stitch is pointing at her. Oh, gotcha. Standard sibling experience. 2 chairs. Oh, 2 chairs would be too much, I think. I think so too. A tiny table at the foot of the chair. Let's see. What's the tiniest table that we have? Oh, I guess those, hold on. Ooh, maybe we could do this. We could do one of these. I don't think it fits. We could do one of these on this side, though. Yeah, we could do one of these on this side. Hold on, let's... do we want the lighter wood? Black with the lighter wood? Hold on. So hard to see. I think I like the darker wood. I wish I could see all of my options. Or maybe the full brown just to give some warmth to this space. I don't know. Oh, the table by the pool. That's the one I was thinking, and then I got distracted by. Do you think that'll be usable? It's so hard to see with the lighting. Okay. Now what would we put on? We could put God forbid, another candle. Where's my little citronella candle? Do a salt candle. Citronella. I could do one of these to ward off the bugs. I don't think I like that though. Let's go to decorations, clutter. Let's see what we could clutter this space up with. A little kiwi, so cute. Salt and pepper shaker, probably not too useful out here. Glass decoration. Ooh, huge glass decoration, my goodness. Ornamental eggs? Wait, where'd they go? Why are they... They don't exist! Why? That's so sad. I think they're glitched. No, I want the ornamental eggs. You're telling me I have ornamental eggs in my game and I can't even use them? That's a bummer. I just noticed the time I was supposed to be in bed an hour ago. Oh no! So I'm gonna say goodnight and go pass out. Sounds good, Rune. Thanks so much for hanging out. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Could we get an exclamation point goodnight in chat for Rune? Have a good rest of your night. Sweet dreams. Thank you for the exclamation point goodnight for Rune. Tomato. Dang, those ornamental eggs would have been the perfect little, like, funny thing to put there. Okay, what is this? A plate that you can stack. Why are these invisible? Okay. Show all. Sure, why not? What about this? Why not? That color okay? Do we want something different? Maybe a more natural earthy color? By bully. All right. I think it's clipping into the table. We'll just leave it. Okay. Maybe I like it better without the hanging plant. Maybe. Oh, shoot. I don't know. I think it's just the green of it that bothers me. So maybe that. Sure. Okay. All right. We'll leave it like that. And then there is another balcony on this side. So let's do... Whoopsie. Whee! Let's decorate that one as well. Actually, I want the flooring. Sorry. I'm taking y'all on a journey. There we go. Perfect. Oh, actually, I want them. Yes, there we go. I don't actually, now that I'm looking at it, I don't think there's too much we can do about this balcony. That's more like a balcony you just stand there on. There's not too much you can do there. I could maybe add a light on this side for this balcony, just for funsies. Let's see what it looks like at night. But I don't think there's too much we can do out here. I think that space stays the way it is. This one is hard to see. The balcony, yeah. It's tucked in there. Plant on the edge of the railing. That's what I was wondering, is if I can make that happen. Let's see. Let's... It disappears as soon as I pull it slightly off. Okay, let's see. That might not be the plant we want to do it with, but what plant do we want up there? I'm back, got a shower and some foods. Nice. What did you get to eat? And welcome back. Maybe this? This is small enough. Right? That's kind of fun. It does stick out quite a bit, though. Yeah, I don't like that. It makes me uncomfortable for some reason. It's nice, but it just, like, goes so far out. Ooh, what if we just hung a plant, like, here? Right? That could be nice. Yeah, I think I like that better than trying to put it on the railing. Yeah, okay. That works. Let's click save here again. Mini pizza from Godfather's. Ooh, what'd you get on the pizza? Also, I have to pee so freaking bad. So we're going to take a quick break. Let's go ahead and pop some words on stream on while I go pee, because I'm gonna pee my pants. I've had to pee actually since stream started. So my body is now just now being like, hey, let's take care of this. Let me pause this real quick. Had a long meeting, but I'm back. Welcome back, Mags. Breakos just came back too. What did I miss? Oh, I will show you when I get back. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll pop on some words on stream, and then I will give everyone a tour of what we've done so far. Combo pizza, so a little of everything normal. Nice. That sounds great. Breako's going to carry words on stream. Always, always. We do have a bunny bush, yes. Go piss everywhere. Go piss everywhere. I fear that's gonna have to be one of your t-shirts, Mags. Go piss everywhere, Mags 2026. That one was rough. That was really hard. All right. Let's see. Oh, music. I'm going to put something else on. I'm gonna put this on. See how y'all feel about it. Well, maybe not that one. I wanted a little bit more upbeat something. Well, I guess that's upbeat. Hold on, hello? Where do I go to shuffle? Hold on. I guess it doesn't matter. It's fine. Can y'all even hear that? I realized why the music sounded so loud earlier. It was because I had my volume up really loud on my headphones. That's my bad. Now show the bunny bush, please. Okay, sounds good. Where's Vanny, by the way? Vanny might be playing something. Normally Vanny is doing other stuff, like lurking while she watches sometimes. Are you angry, Tinny? Oh, you can't hear it? Can you hear it or no? Gaby rocking out without us. Does that mean that you can't hear it? Yeah, it's actually a bunny bush. Yeah, Vanny was like, can we sneak in can we put a sneaky little bunny bush? So we just snuck it in there. You can hear the music fine? Okay. We can, but it's not super loud like you thought. Oh, gotcha, because of my volume. Yeah. I had my headphones at 22 when I normally have them at 12. So I was like, why does it sound so loud? I don't understand. Well, that's why. That would be why. Okay, so Mags, I'll show you what we have accomplished so far, if my camera will cooperate. All right, so this is our... What's the best lighting for here? This is our pool space. We have some nice seating areas. Dining table for people to eat. And then this is our fire pit. Our fire pit table for nighttime. Then we've got our bar area here. And then we've got our balcony space for people to hang out up here. And then I did some landscaping here. And we worked on the balcony, added a chair, a tiny little table. Oops. A chair, a tiny little table, another like side table thing, some plants. And now we're working on the balcony on the other side, which I think we're pretty much done with because there's not much space there for anything. But yeah, that's what we've worked on so far. Bunny Bush is approved. Good. Mood. I was watching something earlier and it was exactly the same thing. I've already forgotten what I said. I'm so sorry. Exactly the same thing as what? This is beautiful. I want to go there right now. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm really happy with how it's turned out so far. I feel like we're doing good. Okay. I think that up here, I don't want to get too complicated with this landscaping here. I think, you know, tying in the same kind of themes we've had over the course of the entire yard is going to be really helpful. So these kind of low-lying plants. I don't want to cover up the lights too much though. So that's the other thing is, how do I avoid doing that? So maybe pulling these up here. Oops. Have that there. The only good Maroon 5 song, Leaves Running. I don't know if I could name another Maroon 5 song off the top of my head, only because I can never name any song by anyone really, because I don't remember the names of any songs or any artist. I just listen to it, and if I like it, I like it. But I'm going to say something controversial now. Wildly controversial. I liked Nickelback when I was young. So when everyone started making fun of Nickelback, when everyone was like, oh, ha ha ha, Nickelback, I was like, why? Why is that fun? I don't get it. What's the joke? Oh, I like moves like Jagger. Oh my god. Oh my god. Even just saying moves like Jagger brings me immediately back to eating Panda Express at my university's food court. Because they used to play that song all of the time. Oh my god, that was wild. I just like got suctioned out of my own brain for a second. It was like, whoom. Got brought back to eating chow mein in the university food court. That is wild. It's not a bad memory. It's a at worst neutral, but I think it's a happy memory. Because it was the first time I had like friends in a really long time. So I had people to go to the food court with. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Nickelback is good. Okay, Nickelback is a vibe. All right, we got some people who like it. To Gulag. What's Gulag? Breakos, what's Gulag? What's Gulag, precious? How You Remind Me. Is that Maroon 5? How You Remind Me. I like that song. I think I liked Maroon 5 as well. Felt oops. To be fair, I liked Lifehouse, which is just dollar store brand Nickelback. Name a song by Lifehouse. I remember the name, I remember the name Lifehouse, but like I said, I couldn't tell you songs by them at all. I couldn't tell you songs by most people at all. Okay. Do we want to... Oh, Black Eyed Peas is another one that I heard someone insult the other day. I was like, what was wrong with the Black Eyed Peas? I really liked them. I know their Super Bowl halftime show was an absolute disaster. I'm not saying that they were, you know, most organized of performers, but I don't know, back in middle school, I was dancing to their songs as long as I could like have fun with them. That's all I cared about back then. Have fun with their songs, I should say. Not with them personally. I wasn't out here hanging out with the Black Eyed Peas. I don't know if I want to fill this entire space with that, like, ground cover. Oh, that's Nickelback. Okay. My bad. Soviet prison camp. Oh, you're sending me to a Soviet prison camp because I liked Nickelback? Hanging by a Moment, but they had like half a dozen hits from 2000 to 2005. Oh. I don't know if I could pull Hanging by a Moment. Like, I don't know if that rings a bell at all for me. I kind of don't want to put... I don't know. I don't want to put too much ground cover here. I don't know why. It just doesn't... Like... I don't know. What if... Can I do this? Maybe a different bush on that side? Or is this more like a... We can do this kind of situation here. Didn't we just listen to the song? I don't know. Did we? Am I going insane? I've heard a little bit of Black Eyed Peas, and they're also vibey. They were played like every 10 minutes on the radio back in the day. They were very much a huge vibe. See, this is kind of what I want for this space. This feels like you see this in front of a house type of plant. See, but now I'm wondering, like, because I don't want to cover the lights. But also doesn't matter, you know? Okay. I don't know. We're trying stuff. All right. We did just hear this? Okay, why is it playing again? That's so weird. Okay, so this is a playlist that I called Childhood because these are songs from my childhood or that I remember listening to in my childhood. Like there's some songs from like some older songs, I think, in here. So maybe not necessarily songs that came out when I was a child, but because I think there's one from like the maybe 50s or 60s in here. But most of the other ones came out when I was, you know, before I was 18. I feel like I need to balance these more. So like if I don't have lilac on one side, I probably shouldn't have it on the other. That's how I'm feeling right now. But oop, no, not bigger, smaller. Okay. Let's Can y'all rap like this? It's so good. Tomato says yes. Yeah, it's one of those bands that was just famous enough that when you hear the song, you recognize it, but the name doesn't connect. Gotcha. Okay. Tenise's question of the day on the ground for where he would want his mansion. Okay. I respect it. Is this Busta Rhymes? Yes, it is. Yeah. Absolutely not, said Bracos. I can't even tell what he's trying to say. Oh, really? I think I can tell some of it, which I'm happy about. I cannot rap like that. Me neither. Not a sky mansion. That would be scary. That would be kind of cool. Kind of giving a oh my god. The Zelda game in the sky where they're flying on the birds. Oh my god, what is the name of that game? Fake Zelda fan. Oops. Skyward Sword. Thank you. Thank you. Mansion in the Sky is giving Skyward Sword vibes. That was so hard for me to remember. Oh my goodness. I'm not really liking the 3. I feel like I'm trying to make it less symmetrical and more like, oops, these were just accidentally planted here, but pretty. You know what I mean? Oops. Hmm. What's this? No. Okay. Expect when I get home. What else can we add here? Should we add like? No, that doesn't feel right. I have yet to play Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, really? Tears of the Kingdom isn't my favorite. It's not terrible. It's not my favorite either. I prefer Breath of the Wild. I wish there were loft wings in Tears of the Kingdom. Yes. That would be really fun. Found the oldest song, exactly. I wish Tears of the Kingdom wasn't partly in the sky. I want normal Zelda. Yeah, there's a few things that I wasn't a huge fan of for that game. The engineering, part of it being in the sky, the fact that the caves aren't mappable, so you like have to remember where you've been in terms of like in a cave versus on top of like above ground, I guess. I found those things kind of frustrating. I like this. I like the idea of the azalea. So I do want that here. How can I add it to, oh, maybe this way? And then, can I make it big and it still look okay? No. Not balanced. So the question is, should I, oof, getting motion sick a little bit. Should I add more azaleas? Like, is that, oops. Is that the answer? Poodle topiary. Topiary, sorry. Gosh, what was I thinking about adding? I don't remember. I really loved Breath of the Wild, and it was my first ever Zelda game, but I have Tears of the Kingdom, and I've never played. I mean, it's definitely worth playing, in my opinion. I have yet to finish it. I am just kind of slowly meandering through the game because I'm not really concerned about finishing it. I like the exploration aspect of it more than anything else. But it's not a bad game. It's not a bad game. Loved Breath of the Wild as well. Finally a real successor to Ocarina of Time. I still haven't played Ocarina of Time, but we'll get there. We'll get there in our list of games because we are working through the entire Zelda franchise as much as we can get access to. We're working our way through the original Link's Awakening right now, so we'll get there. All right. Chat, how do you feel about this landscaping? Be honest with me. Is it too messy? Do we need more colors? Do we need different placement? The trees are going to stay where they are. But in terms of the lower lying plants, like, how do we feel about them? Although it did take me some time to accept and embrace the weapon degrading. Yeah. Right side looks a little empty. Okay. I was wondering if we should fill this space up or not. Let's see. Let's see if we can make it. Maybe. Oops. What if we... we need the fountain tower again. I'm not sure about that one. Looking good. Thank you so much, Lizzie. Welcome in. How are you? How's your day going? I think the paleness of the succulents is throwing me off. +1 mags. Okay. Okay. The paleness of the okay. So you're not a big fan of that one. What if we change the color? How do we feel about it now? Yes. My squirrel. Talking about my squirrel. Let's see. I'm good. How's everyone else? I missed you on Saturday. I was barbecuing with friends. Ooh, that sounds fun though. We missed you as well. I'm doing all right. Got some shorts edited this morning and then streamed. That's basically what my entire day has been. So also I am sucking on some gushers as I stream. I hope that you can't tell. Like, I hope it isn't making my voice sound weird or giving you weird mouth sounds. But I've just been secretly sucking on gushers. Maybe not so secretly. I do like that better. Okay, good. But maybe the contrast is good. It's your build. Fair enough. Yeah, I was trying to look for like something that's like in the middle. Like it has some contrast, but maybe it matches our greens a little more. But I'm not seeing anything that's like that. I don't think we have anything else like that too, which is a bummer. I really like how big and broad those leaves are. Oops. Maybe that one. I'm not sure. I heard that squirrel. I say it every time I hear that song. Gushers are so good. Okay, Gushers, not a sponsor, but hold on. These are Gushers. They come in this package, and they're a gummy candy, and on the inside there's like a candy gel. So when you put them in your mouth, what I do is I like push them with my tongue to the roof of my mouth, and they pop out the like jelly candy on the inside. And they're so good. And I always get the watermelon apple flavored ones because I don't like the other ones. And They last, I can take like 30 minutes eating in like a packet this size because I'll just like sit there and suck on them. They're definitely like a stim food for me. They're very good. The watermelon apple ones were a bit too sour for me. I really like the strawberry ones. I don't think my store has the strawberry ones. My store only has the watermelon apple and then I think the like tropical berry ones. But I don't, maybe the strawberry ones used to be my favorite when I was a kid. When we move, maybe I'll have to check my store to see if they have the strawberry ones and then I'll try them. I don't really like the green apple ones. I prefer the watermelon ones. So when I get a package full of the green apple ones with only 2 of the watermelon ones, I get kind of sad. They also make my mouth kind of raw because of how sour the apple ones are. It's not that I don't like them. Like, obviously I still eat them, but they're not my preference. I prefer the sweet ones. Okay. Should I fill the rest of this space, or do you think? Here, I'll show you what my vision is. We might have to go in and do this again because terrain paint tends to erase itself. Hold on. So, but my vision is to, is this working? Oh, hold on. I can't use terrain paint in there. Dang. Okay. Nope. How do I get this back to grass? I don't know how to undo it. Never mind. My vision was to use terrain paint to kind of give this some dynamic coloring, but I don't know how to get rid of this grass that you don't paint on, that is like the tiles. It's like these grass tiles. I tried deleting them, but that just deletes the foundation under them, I think. Which is not what I want. They usually come in a mixed box with the tropical ones, I think, but I don't live in the US anymore, so it's been a long time. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense then. That makes sense. Also, ads are going to be starting in about 3 minutes. Thank you so much for sticking around for ads and helping support me in our stream. I really appreciate it. Yeah, should I fill in this empty space? What do y'all think? For now, I feel like potted plants would be good here. Like concrete potted plants, you know what I mean? I know there's concrete something. Hold on. There's like these guys, but there's also this guy. Not sure if that's the vibe though. Nothing lasts forever. Oh, I think this is more what I'm thinking, but I'm not sure. Oh, that'll pop up onto the foundation as well, which is not necessarily what I want. However, oh, shoot. Tomato came in and let me know I was in full screen. That's my bad. I was too excited about the gushers. That's so funny. All right. What if... Well, now I have to move all of this. That sucks. Hold on. What if... I need to alt place these. Good enough for you. Okay. In a second, we'll be able to see. Is that too industrial with those bushes there? I don't like artificial watermelon flavors. Valid. Very valid. I can't stand artificial peach flavor. Can't stand it. Honestly, just peach flavored things in general, I don't like. I can't have peach anymore, so that helps, but you like the bushes? Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. I extended the staircase across here, and that, excuse me, that feels really good to me. Because otherwise there's this gap here, and then the bushes are floating above the gap. I like it, but I also don't have a concept of specific styles. Fair. That's very fair. It feels a little bit more modern than this house is intended to be, but I don't think it bothers me. Somehow I feel like it works. All right. This is what it looks like at night. Yeah, I think it looks good. I like peaches, but hate peach flavored things. My partner's the opposite. Oh, really? That's funny. Bushes look better now. Good. Thank you so much for the lurk, Mags. All right. Okay. I think the last thing that I'm going to add to the exterior of this house. Oh, wait, we have to do this side. Ugh. I was going to say I might add a forest, but let's hold on. I know that I want yeah, I want this end table here. This is going to be just more of a like little private space for people who want a little bit more of a secluded spot to hang out. I don't know if I need too much over here. Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm lurking. In fact, for the emote was for the bushes. Makes sense. Makes sense. I like it. I like it. I can't eat anything apricot. Apricot is not good to me. That's fair. There are a lot of fruits that I cannot have. Actually, watermelon is one of the fruits that I can't have. But since it's artificially flavored watermelon candy, then I can have it. I'm a fan of peach flavored things, though I don't like the texture of peach fuzz. So for eating the fruit, I prefer nectarines. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, that song brought me back 10 years in time. 20. I had that experience earlier. Let's do. I'm thinking big plant. Big plant. Let's do big plant over here. I'm not sure about that one. Hold on. No, probably not that one. Wow. No. What big plant can I add that's not going to look weird? Okay. Elephant ear. I'm not sure. I feel like that's too tropical for everything else that we've put out here. Tree in a box. Probably not. This might be my best bet, but my thing is that this wicker would not go well outside. So maybe if we turn it black and make it less obvious that it's wicker, maybe that might not be a problem. Okay. We could add a coffee table. Is that too close? I can't tell. No, not that one. 2017 will be 10 years ago in 8 months. I know. I know. That was the year that Tomato and I started dating. Which is wild to think about. I feel like I want this but smaller. Going to grab a snack, BRB. Okay, sounds good. We'll be here. I feel like these tables are just too tall for this. I don't know. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it just feels so tall. Do we have anything? Oh, maybe this. It's from the same collection, I think. Yeah. I think the white is fine. Oh, is that? Okay. Yeah. That's good. Mind blown. I only had one kid in 2017. Oh my gosh. Shrink it. I thought about that, but the problem is then if you place anything on it, it doesn't slot correctly. So that was my concern with that one. Smash it with a hammer. Smash the table with a hammer. Candle. I kind of like these. Let's do that one, and let's make it maybe the blue. Sure. That's like, you know, like a quiet little space. Do we have a Jesus, that was loud. I'm so sorry. Do we have a like a room divider but outdoors? An outdoorsy room divider? Some plants. Oh. We could do like a hedge? Is that too much? Okay, maybe not the hedge. Maybe that's a little too clean. Let's see what else. How to add them without them looking like awkward. I guess we could put like a bush there. But it just looks so weird now. It's one singular bush. We could also just hide this with bushes. Your favorite, chat. Looks like a little caterpillar. Wisteria fence thingy. Is that a thing that exists in the game? I think Eco Lifestyles has a nice one. Oh, I don't have Eco Lifestyles. I know there's a wooden frame with vines divider thing. Gotcha. Yeah, it does look like a thicky boy caterpillar just hanging out there. I listened to this on Saturday. Incredible. I love that. I'm not convinced it's Eco Lifestyle. Do you know where I would find it? Fence? No. Let's put just divider. Ooh, I do have this. It's custom content. What if we did that? Yeah, because then it adds a little privacy. Okay. I kind of like the brown because it warms it up. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Now, do we add another one? Or just one? I feel like just one is fine. Okay, yeah, I like that. And it does seem to be from Eco Lifestyle. Okay. Yeah, I think it looks good. It adds the amount of privacy that I need for that space. All right. What did I say that I was going to do as the last thing earlier before I went down this way? What was it that I said I was going to do? I don't remember what I said I was going to do. Well, while I think about it, I'm just going to take some lovely little photos of our stuff that we've worked on today. You know, thumbnails and stuff. Gosh, do y'all remember what I was going to do? I really can't remember. Ah, thank you for the save game, Tomato. I'll do that in just a second. Let's see. You were going to add more tax swans. Somehow I don't think that was it. All right, I'm going to save. God, I feel like it was important too. Oh, I was going to add a forest. That's what it was. Yeah. Okay. Let's just, I kind of just want to, you know, for the sake of trying to fill up some space, I wanted to add some trees. That's what I was going to do. So let's just copy the trees that we have on the property already. And see if we can make something work with them. Because this space is just so bare. Also, I'm going to use this time to share a fun fact with you. Where are my aspen trees? Did I not have my aspen trees out? Hold on. Because then there's no point in sharing this fun fact. All right, so aspen trees. I'm going to set these aside real quick. If you see a whole stand of aspen trees all together, most likely they're clones of each other because they grow through the ground and then come back up. So it could be all one organism. And the one organism can be huge. And they're usually the first to come back after a disturbance, meaning like fire or an earthquake, landslide, stuff like that. So putting just one aspen tree down doesn't quite make a lot of sense because they grow in like a whole colony. Let's see. Maybe we can add some size variation. Canadian geese. I wonder, do we even have those in game? Oops. I don't know. Is that a vibe? I don't feel like it's a vibe. I don't think it's good. Also, should I scooch the other thing is, should I scooch the entire lot over? Let's see how that looks. Move lot, and let's just scooch it over this way. How does that look? I don't think that that's bad. I do need to move it. Well, I guess I could just extend this. Hold on. Ah! I hate that the tree is on the opposite side of the street affect how I look at those. Okay. I think the world's biggest tree is a colony of aspens. Yeah, I think so too. Like in terms of this way space. With custom content, you can have anything. For what is this in reference to? Sorry, I lost the context of that one. I don't really know how to do trees in like, you know, random trees, unless there's like a path, you know? Also, I feel like this feels like that tree doesn't feel like it fits in. You know what? There would probably be, do I want it to blend in to its surroundings or no? That's the other question. Because there would probably be like this kind of situation. We're just mixing in all the What is this? Magnolia, got it. That's a cypress. You could put a cypress right there. Do we like the lone bush there? Now that I'm thinking about it, lone bush looks a little weird there. Ah! Maybe... bulbous bush is what it's called. What TV show is this song from? It was in the movie Cheaper by the Dozen, but that's the only one that I can think of. I think it might have been a trend on social media. Oh, I would believe that too. I would be less informed about that. I'm not really a social media connoisseur. Oh. Okay. I realized too that I need to do some terrain paint. Let's do some quick terrain paint. Let's do some quick. Ooh, nope. It's just the softness there. Put some there. Which, hold on. I think, yeah, okay. Hello? Let's do, ooh. All right, there we go. And now we'll do, around the house, we want to add some terrain paint. Just to give a more realistic, like, oof. I think I need to adjust the softness all the way down. Okay. All right. And then along the driveway. Oh, geez. Why is this so dark? That dark. Correct. Okay. Then we'll bring it around this way. Hello, goodbye, bye, shimmy, shimmy, quarter turn. If you get your teenager songs, I get mine. Sounds good. Let me copy that. All right, I'll play it after the song is done. It just looks so muddy. It looks so bad. What am I doing wrong? Maybe I should make it smaller and move faster. All right. We're trying to border the entire like building, any fencing, under any of the plants we want that color, just to add a more realistic look to our build. go. Oh my gosh. There we go. And then we want kind of a little patch here. Patch here. There we go. And then under these plants. Here. And then under the house. Okay. And then I think some of the plant beds over here, oops, also are just regular grass. So we'll add some terrain paint there as well. Right? Yes. Okay. And then the other ones you can't see under them because they're very dense. So that's fine. And then we can add some terrain paint over here. Oh, we did. Yeah. Good. Good, good. Oh, here we go. It's hello, goodbye time. Oops. Save. All right. Just taking some photos of it. All right, final photos. All right, so the last. So I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we're done with the exterior of the house. I think we've covered everything that we need or would want out here. The rest of the yard is a little plain, but I'm not super concerned about that. Which means that the next time that we'll be hopping into this house again will be for our fundraising stream, which I mentioned at the beginning of stream. We're going to be doing a fundraising stream May 19th, 21st, and 23rd. So the Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday of that week, we're going to be doing a fundraising stream where you will be able to donate to influence the decor of the inside of the house. These lights in here are not going to stay. That was just for it to look pretty from the outside during our night pictures that we were taking. But yeah, depending on the amount that you donate, you'll be able to influence specific things about the decor. And then for every $10 donated, we're going to be doing a wheel spin to add something else random to the build. So it should be a good time. I hope that y'all can join us for that. I'm really interested to see what people are going to make us add into here. But we are going to be fundraising for Mental Health America during that week. So they are an organization that does research and promotes awareness of mental health issues. They're actually the organization that founded Mental Health Awareness Month, which is in May here in the U.S. So they're the ones who are the cause of that to begin with. But yeah, they do research and raise awareness for mental health, as well as provide resources for people who are searching for help for mental health struggles. So yeah, I'm excited to do that in May. I'll be posting the fundraiser link as we get closer to the actual dates of the fundraiser, but again, I hope that y'all can join us for that. I think it'll be a really good time. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Also, let's go ahead and save again.